Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another quick post-fight analysis video from the UFC card this past Saturday. Loma Lookboonmee versus Jinh Yu Frey. All right, y'all. I picked Jinh Yu Frey to win this fight. I thought she would have let her hands go a little bit more in this one and controlled the fight from the outside and eventually taking the fight to the ground, because the one thing I say about Loma is I know she's an intense fighter, but she doesn't have much of a ground game. And I think that, it's really her kicks that can control the fight. Her hand game is okay too, but it's her kicks that are more dominant. She could throw those kicks, or she could fight in the tie clinch and just be real vicious, and ruthless. So I thought that, Jinh Yu Frey would have controlled from the outside and try to time those kicks and catch a kick and take Loma down, and eventually, just keep the fight on the ground and just try to ride out the rounds that way and get a decision win. But Loma, she was just straight up being first in this fight. She was comfortable. She was fighting in the inside, fighting on the outside. Really established the outside fighting well to me, just with the kicks, throwing kicks to the body, throwing front kicks like a good jab. She was using that front kick like a long jab just to keep Jinh Yu Frey at bay, really getting her respect. So I was like, Loma's really doing well in this fight. She, again, was very comfortable fighting from the inside and outside, in the tie clinch, man. Like the tie clinch, I thought that Loma was going to score a stoppage over Jinh Yu Frey in like the first or second round whenever she started going to the body with those knees and then going up top with the elbows, because she was stunning her. She was stunning her with the body shots or the elbows. I don't know which one it was first, but whatever was coming, one of those shots was rocking Jinh Yu Frey, throughout the first and second round, because Jinh Yu Frey really didn't have an answer for those tie clinches. She wouldn't fight back. She wouldn't try to reverse it, and she wouldn't try to use her head to control these clinches because of the way that Loma was just being first. Loma's not like a real rapid, fast fighter, but she's being first. She's quick enough to be first in these clinches and from the outside. But real quick, just going back and looking at the first round, like right away, Loma was comfortable. She was just setting the pace with those kicks. Going to the leg, going to the body, really smacking Jinh Yu Frey with those kicks. And Jinh Yu Frey was just kind of following her around, trying to apply this ineffective pressure, but she wasn't really like coming in at an angle where she could get her left hand going. Like she landed the left hand once, and it was an accurate shot, but, Loma just went right back to doing what she was doing. She would go into the tie clinch and just started landing some vicious knees to the body. And there was a couple of knees to the body and elbows up top to the head that hurt Jinh Yu Frey. And this is where I thought she was about to get stopped, because when she caught a knee to the body, she really folded up. And then Loma followed up with some elbows to the head that hurt her whenever she caught her to the chin and put a little mouse under her eye. But again, that second clinch, man, she was just really tearing Jinh Yu Frey up, going upstairs and downstairs, and just pretty much dominated the round and didn't really even have like a feel out process this round. She was really just doing whatever she wanted. Second round, Loma was really just controlling from the outside, like I said. Front kicks like a jab, keeping Jinh Yu Frey from coming in on the inside. Jinh Yu Frey didn't really have an answer for this front kick. She would not try to time it and take her down. She was just really following her around and not letting her hands go. And that's why I posted this picture here, just so you can see the significant strikes. Loma just doing work. She was controlling from the outside. The shorter fighter was controlling the range. And, once again, getting into that clinch, she started scoring some big knees, some vicious knees. I felt sorry for Jinh Yu Frey, because she caught her to the stomach and caught her to the chest. She caught her to the breast a couple times. She was just double kneeing her to the stomach, up to the breast. And I was just like, damn, Jinh Yu Frey is going to get stopped if she keeps taking these shots like this, if she don't stop taking these shots. But it was just really another dominant round. It wasn't till the third round that Jinh Yu Frey listened to her team. They were like, this is crunch time. You got to go in there and do something. And Jinh Yu Frey, she came out, got into a clinch and scored a takedown. And for about 2 minutes, I would say she controlled Loma on the ground. She was in side control and really just kind of nullified Loma. And Loma actually looked lost on the ground. That's why I was like, this is what you needed to do early. You needed to time one of those kicks, catch it, take her down, and really just control on the ground. But she controlled the round for about 2 minutes. But once again, Loma got back up. She scrambled right back up and just went right back to her striking, controlling the round. And pretty much over from there, man. I had it 30-20. So I had it 30-27. I think Loma just really controlled the first 2 rounds from the outside, inside, just really beating Jinh Yu Frey up, having her way, tie clinch, kicks from the outside, controlling the fight. It wasn't until the third round that Jinh Yu Frey really opened up and tried to get a takedown, but that takedown wasn't enough to even win that round. So 30-27 for Loma Lookboonmee. Yeah, overall it was a good fight. You know, Loma, I think that, you know, there's some things that she needs to work on, because I think for the level she's at, she's intense, but she's going to have to add more to her arsenal as well. You know, she's going to have to pick it up with the hands. You know, she's going to have to really be more solid with the striking there, because sooner or later somebody's going to make adjustments to the kicks, and they'll just remember to take her to the ground, because Loma's ground game isn't there. As for Jinh Yu Frey, you know, she's 0-2 in the UFC right now. I don't know if this was the wise move for her to move straight to the UFC like this, because, you know, she was moving up from Invicta as an atomweight into the strawweight division, which is full of sharks in the UFC. You know, I think that 115 is one of the more deadly divisions for the women in the UFC. You know, so if you're going to be in that division, man, you got to be a monster. You got to be a monster. And I think that Loma has enough to hold her own and improve. But as for Jinh Yu Frey, I think she's been so used to the competition in the atomweight division in Invicta that, you know, I don't know if she's really cut it. I don't really know if she's ready for the strawweights in the UFC. But yeah, we'll see what happens from here, because at 0-2 and she can't beat a fighter like Loma Lookboonmee, I really don't know who else she can give a tough fight right now. But yeah, man, that's all I got on this, guys. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Do you think Jinh Yu Frey is gonna stay in the UFC any longer? And what do you think about Loma Lookboonmee from here? Who do you think she's fighting next? But that's all I got on this one, guys. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.